Yes, both Gishki Vision and Shadow, with the non-ritual Nekroz monsters and even the Cyber Angels are cool, but can they really replace Shurit, a card so brilliantly designed, which it's designed, yeah? D-E-S-I-G-N-E-D, designed, flipping illiterate idiot. Yes, Gishki Vision and Shadow, with the non-ritual Nekroz monsters and even the Cyber Angels are cool, but can they really replace Shurit, a card so brilliantly designed, oh my god, no, just where's the nearest bridge, seriously? Yes, both Gishki Vision and Shadow, with the non-ritual Nekroz monsters and even the Cyber Angels are cool, but can they really replace Shurit, a card so brilliantly designed? Right, I give up, bye, sorry guys, I was gonna make a video, but just no. What's good everyone, Shurit here. So today I'm bringing you guys another episode of Banlist Freedom. It's been a while since I made one of these, and considering this is the oldest series on my channel, I figured it's about time I added to it, as it's what really got my channel started. So for your OGs out there, you'll probably remember episode 1 of this series, where I talked about why Shurit should come off the list, and I'm probably wondering why I'm making it again. I think 3 words will sum it up very well. The quality sucked. Also, any video that seems to be related to Nekroz gets views, so yeah, money. Anyways, I think my attempt to prolong the video to 10 minutes is going well, so let's actually get to the point. Shurit, what can I say? Apart from making 20 cents a day off YouTube, he resides behind bars in Bandcamp for absolutely no reason. Yeah, you salty players out there who got trished a million times whilst playing MOKEY Turbo in full power Nekroz format like the pleb you are, Shurit should be off the list. Definitely to 1, if not 2. Exhibit A, the OCG. So for those of you unfamiliar with Nekroz's condition in the OCG, allow me to explain. They have 3 Jin, aka Patrick Holborn, and 2 Shurit, but with Nekroz Cycle limited. And contrary to what people may think after hearing this, Nekroz is still not a top deck over in the utopia that is the OCG, mainly due to, like the TCG, both Nekroz of Unicorn and Nekroz of Brionac being limited. So you may be wondering, if 2 Shurit and 3 Jin are doing nothing in the OCG, why can't we have Shurit back? Well, that's Konami's logic for you, I suppose, and one of my reasons for making this video. Now, some may argue that the fact the OCG have only 1 cycle is a significant enough reason to keep me behind bars. However, when looked at logically, the optimum number of Nekroz cycles to play is 2, meaning 1 less Nekroz cycle in the OCG with 2 Shurits and 3 Jin is not enough to justify Shurit not coming back in the TCG. Also, to come back to the point of Nekroz barely doing anything in the OCG despite 2 Shurits, I just want to reiterate the fact that if a card clearly isn't going to do much upon return, Konami should let it off the list. Now don't get me wrong, recently, ever since the end of Zodiac format, Konami have been extremely successful at making ban lists. However, the issue of not taking enough old cards off the list is still apparent. Yes, I understand that Konami are a business at the end of the day, and hence look at the ban list with a business mindset. However, I think they could easily manipulate the ban list to suit their business practices, while still satisfying the player base by letting cards such as Shurit off the list, as at the end of the day, satisfying the player base would lead to an increase in profit anyways. Only if Konami were more open to experimenting with the list, and honestly, I think slowly but surely they are improving, with cards like Monster Reborn coming back to 1, and Blacklisted Soldier Envoy of the Beginning coming back to 3, expressing that. I just hope that unlike these 2 cards, Shurit doesn't take close to a decade to return, because let's be honest, who doesn't love trishing your opponent whilst maintaining card advantage? And that leads me on to my next point, Exhibit B, the current situation of the Nekroz deck. Now I can say hashtag Nekroz Master Race until my dying breath, and let's face it, that doesn't seem unlikely. However, that doesn't hide the fact that Nekroz struggle in this format of Yu-Gi-Oh! Not to mention many previous formats ever since that dreaded list, which put its leader, me, into Bandcamp, with the likes of the walking meme, Elemental Hero Stratos.
いくら思ってもいくら信じてもそんなものないんだよそんなの分かってるんですよ分かってるんですよ
The issue with many rogue strategies in Yu-Gi-Oh! Today is the lack of ability to maintain card advantage, something extremely vital when meta decks can plus so hard. This in turn leads you to search for the nearest bridge, ending your misery promptly. Yeah, Zodiac and Spiral, I'm looking at you.
Everybody, I will show you my true power! Gotta go fast! Gotta go fast! Gotta go fast, too fast, too fast, faster, faster!
So going back to card advantage, yes, Nekroz still have the ability to potentially plus with Aerial, Great Sorcerer and Dance Princess, however honestly it isn't enough. It was Shurit's ability to count as full tribute for a ritual summon, in combination with the ability to search for a warrior Nekroz monster that allowed the deck to function as well as it did. Nekroz have this huge issue where they will be really good for the first 2 turns or so, but they slowly lose momentum due to a lack of plussing when making ritual summons. Yes, I know VALKYRUS is a brilliant card that has always helped Nekroz with maintaining its card advantage. However, Valk alone isn't enough, especially when you don't have Shurit, in order to make Valk summoning as easy as possible and ensure you're getting the maximum benefit off of your ritual summon. In addition, the lack of good alternatives to Shurit is what really makes Nekroz struggle to play and leads to Nekroz players, myself included, using various different variants of the deck, which, as fun as they can prove to be, they are still fairly inconsistent. Yes, Cyber Angel Nekroz, I love you, but let's face it, you brick a little too often. Yes, both Gishki Vision and Shadow, with the non-ritual Nekroz monsters and even the Cyber Angels are cool, but can they really replace Shurit, a card so brilliantly designed which functions so well in the deck? No, unfortunately they can't. Moreover, as I believe I mentioned in my original Banlist Freedom advocating for the release of Shurit, Shurit lacks targets to search. Back in full power Nekroz format you had free Brionac, which meant Shurit had the ability to grant you access to any card in your deck, as Brio could search any Nekroz monster. Although this still may be the case as Brio is still at 1, the likeliness of you still having Brio in your deck when resolving Shurit's effect is extremely slim, as Brio is an essential combo card in Nekroz to grant you access to cards such as Unicorn in order to play the deck properly. Therefore, due to the current situation of Nekroz and even the current meta with hand traps literally everywhere, providing another reason to search for the nearest bridge, Shurit really does need to make his return to give Nekroz a little bit more power to grind late game. Also, I think looking at the nature of ritual decks currently can also help you to understand why Shurit should come off the list. Currently, decks such as Vendread, Bird and BLS summon their ritual monsters much easier, with cards such as Super Soldier Synthesis allowing monsters to be tributed from the deck for the ritual summon. Now, although Nekroz may have cards such as Nekroz Mirror to make ritual summoning easier, because Nekroz monsters all need to tribute monsters that add up to the exact level of the ritual monster, summoning the Nekroz ritual monster is much harder than summoning cards such as REVENDREAD Slayer, as the Vendread ritual spell REVENDREAD Origin allows monsters to be banished from the graveyard which equal or exceed the ritual monster's level, whereas with Nekroz Mirror you must tribute monsters whose levels add up exactly to the ritual monster's level, for example a level 6 and a level 3 for Nekroz of Trishula. Therefore, Shurit should come off the list to equal the playing field, as other ritual decks enjoy more luxuries than Nekroz do, due to them being released at a time when Yu-Gi-Oh was more advanced than back in Nekroz format. By releasing Shurit, Konami allows Nekroz to function the way it should, not being forced to rely solely on the other Nekroz ritual monsters, which can't be used as full tributes for the summoning of a Nekroz ritual monster, hence leading to greater inconsistency in the deck. The underlying factor in all these arguments seems to be this point about consistency. Full power Nekroz are arguably the most consistent deck of all time due to their amazing searchers, with the ability to utilise cards such as Preparation of Right and Reinforcement of the Army alongside their own searchers such as Nekroz of Brionac and Nekroz of Colossus. However, currently Nekroz lack consistency not due to their searchers but due to the fact Nekroz players are forced to be more reliant on other card choices such as the non-ritual Nekroz monsters. As good as these cards are, providing tribute fodder and having good search effects, they still pale in comparison to Shurit, as you're not always going to be able to tribute them for a ritual summon, or you're not always going to have a Valk face up to unbrick your hands. But in Shurit's case, he can always be used as tribute fodder, as he counts as the full tribute, allowing you to always have plays no matter the situation, which is extremely important in this day and age of Yu-Gi-Oh, as decks should be able to outgrind each other due to cards such as Ash Blossom being included in 99.9% of decks. Now, by no means am I saying release all the Nekroz cards and give me full power Nekroz as much as I would love it. However, I am saying at least let Nekroz do what it does best. Powerful plays whilst not negging. Konami, if you can give us Nekroz players that, we will be satisfied. But if you really love us, how about free Brio and free Unicorn as well? Just for good measure. Also, while you're at it, give us full power Dragon Rulers. You have my promise that nobody will abuse them whatsoever. Hashtag we need more tier 0. In all seriousness guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Give me a hashtag free Shurit in the comment section, and be sure to share the video to convert the infidels to the Nekroz faith, as we are a missionary cult, missionary religion. Yeah, that's what I meant. Remember to offer your firstborn to the Nekroz Lord Patrick Holborn, the Messiah who will teach us how to side out Jin flawlessly. This has been Shurit. Peace.